Hey Metafam, Piwizo here. Welcome to the channel. So let's do some real talk today. Just wanted to talk about a topic that's been on my mind for the past little while now, and I think it's something that's on the minds of many other people as well. And that's just the differences in opinion between the Metazoo community itself, and also with the community and Metazoo as the corporation, as the company, as Mike Waddell and team type of situation. So I don't have any crazy financial background. I'm not like a ex Wall Street broker or anything like that. But what I do have is experience in negotiations and finding compromises between parties. So in a previous life, I used to help negotiate settlements between the IRS, which is Internal Revenue Services, and individuals. But I live in Canada now, and that's why I say that's a past life thing. But I've seen a lot of different situations, and a lot of the times there can be a middle ground, and that's what's most important. In the negotiation field, there is two very important books. One's called Getting to Yes, and the other one is Getting Past No. They talk about different, I guess, negotiations outcomes that you can have. So the first being zero sum negotiation, where party A gets all the benefits, party B gets nothing. That's not good. There is also adversarial negotiations where one party gets a majority benefit, one party gets less benefits. And then there is the one that I hope that Metazoo community can embrace, which is the collaborative negotiations. And this is where mutual respect comes in, and also there's the mutual benefit for both parties. So there's two main topics I want to talk about today, and because I don't want to make the video too long. And the first one is being the moderation style in the official Metazoo Discord. There are two camps of people. One camp is saying, wow, banhammer, moderators are too strict, and they're temporarily muting me. The other camp is saying, they're just enforcing the rules. If you don't like it, don't chat here, chat somewhere else. We can find a middle ground right there, right down the line there. Right down the line, right here, actually. Yeah, so definitely I would say everyone, there's a hashtag rules subsection in the Metazoo Discord, which talks about the different rules of the channel, what you can talk about, what you can't talk about, mainly what you shouldn't and can't talk about. For example, secondary market prices. Yes, I understand they're official Metazoo Discord, so they don't want to really affect the market prices one way or another on their official channel. What I'm mainly talking about is the differences of opinions and people jumping on the bandwagon of just putting down or dogpiling maybe like a new member that just came into the community that had a opposing idea of what Metazoo is, or maybe a certain aspect of why something's being done. I know the way that maybe they're phrasing it, because they are new to the community, might not be the best. So that's why their comments either got deleted or there is some kind of restrictions put on them somehow. And I think that we should maybe listen to some of what the outside chatter is about Metazoo. I think it really would help. One of the most dangerous things that companies and just like everything in general can do is echo chambers, right? We are in a society nowadays where you're either in camp A or camp B, and then you can't find a middle ground or anything. What are moderates? You're either right or left. But I think we can do better as a Metazoo community. So as a person with different views about certain topics, I would say we have to follow the guidelines, the rules, and then voice it out in a calm and precise manner. And at the same time, I think maybe the Metazoo moderation team could be a little bit more lenient in enforcing the rules. We do live in a rules-based society for sure. Especially in North America, we are following common law versus civil law. Civil law is mainly black and white, letter page word of the law. But common law, we talk about precedents, what happened in the past. We learn from our different past judgments and we make a new judgment. So I think we should be more flexible in that case, except in Quebec. So Quebec is civil law. So, but that's a topic for another time. We can leave that for some other discussion. But yeah, so maybe we can find a middle ground there. So us as community members, maybe we can be more understanding as well of different views, and I think more people should maybe speak up as well. I know there's a lot of people that want to agree with certain points, but they're kind of afraid to speak out. And you can see it in like the thumbs up or the little pointy finger or the 100% with comments. But then that's the only comment that talks about it. And then it gets kind of like scrolled away with a lot of other dissenting opinions. So definitely, I would say like speak up, but in a more not even professional, but just in a positive way of discussing things. It doesn't have to be adversarial. It doesn't have to be mean spirited. And I think that's one thing as a community and with the Metazoo team that we can all benefit from. The second thing I kind of want to talk about is the NFT versus non NFT holder camps. There are starting to be different camps forming in Metazoo, and I myself am a non NFT holder, and I do have quite a bit of opinions about that, but I won't talk about the subjective aspects of it. And I just want to talk about how Metazoo is approaching the NFT. I guess the NFT group versus the non NFT group. Definitely, NFTs are, as everyone knows, still a very new thing. It's unregulated. They're up in the air what's going to happen, but Metazoo is doing a really great job in the utility NFT aspects with the tokens, and I really applaud them for that. That's it's really hard to do, to lead the charge in a different field, and definitely there's a lot of growing pains with that aspect. My concern is regarding I guess I want to say the approach that's being taken. So Metazoo is being built up as a community. Like in one of my previous videos, I talk about community as one of the most important parts of Metazoo's success. And I really do think that we should be going down that path more rather than a club scenario. So with the Metazoo NFT, there has been a special, like a secret group that's been subgroup that's been created in the Metazoo Discord, and you can only access it if you have a NFT. It has been advertised from the first day that NFT holders will have benefits. They'll have exclusive, more exclusive promos. They'll have some exclusive access to certain events, and then they'll have like early release advantages as well. But once the NFT realm gets into like really secrecy and kind of like I guess like an aristocrat versus the plebeians type of situation, then I think the plebeians will start talking and then start getting a little angry. I would say most people that have access to NFTs is still a minority of the Metazoo community. The Metazoo team can be a little bit more open to not everything that's being discussed with the NFT group, but maybe just like give us little hints of, oh, there might be this special treatment a little bit with the NFT group, and then this is what it is. So being open about it with the community, I think, is really important. I think there can be a middle ground with how the NFT exclusivity is being handled. I think it's fine to have perks, but at the same time, I think don't forget about your core Metazoo and growing Metazoo base as well. Metazoo does a really good job in having like Metazoo hours and also incorporating a lot of what the Metazoo community wants. At the same time, if you open that door up, I think being more receptive of different ideologies could be beneficial to Metazoo as a whole. We all want to be heard, right? And I think we're doing a great job so far as a community, and I hope that we can keep it up and we're not being divided by all the differences that we're seeing here nowadays. So I just wanted to make this video to talk about how we should find a middle ground, and how sometimes we should maybe take a step back if we're really heated or about certain topics, or if FOMO hits us. Take a step back, an hour or two, think about everything that's happened, and then we'll reapproach it, maybe in a new post about it, or just talk about it with different members or different Metazoo groups. It does help a lot as well. But yeah, so thanks for watching it. Please leave a comment down below on what you think about maybe this topic or any other more controversial topics that you wanted to talk about. It's a open free space to chat about things here. I really want to hear about different people's opinions, and I really just want people to just feel more comfortable talking in this space. So as always, keep on casting, and I'll see you guys next time.